right, last one. All right. Hey, welcome back to Over the Hump Wednesdays with your business banker, John Andrade. So, hey, I've got a special guest. Love to bring on partners because that's what I do on a daily basis. I work with you, the business owner, to find areas that we can talk about your banking, your treasury management, your cash flow, your practice finance, your equipment finance. But there's no other one that is a nonstop need than my partner here, Mr. Matt Stevens, in the commercial insurance side of our banking world. So, Matt, thanks for coming on board.
Yeah, appreciate it, John. Thanks for having me.
Awesome, brother. Well, hey, why don't we tell the audience a little bit about your background, why you stayed in the insurance business for so long, and the leap that you made to join this team and how we're working together.
Sure. Yeah, I've been in the commercial insurance space since the beginning of my career in insurance. I got into it right after college, came up to Chicago, um, took a job with one of the largest brokers in the world, and throughout my career, I've been working with middle market companies for the last almost 20 years now. Was with the same firm for almost 15 years before we were acquired, and it kind of started the thoughts about, well, what's the next 15 to 20 years going to look like? And the opportunity to join Huntington was just totally unique. The way that we're structured in the marketplace in Chicago, there's not another firm that can bring all the resources together the way that we can under one logo, one team, where we're talking and actually working together to figure out how to help business owners. So it's exciting. You and I have both only been here for about a year, and the sky's the limit on what we can do to help Chicago business owners.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, it's part of our discovery is really just channeling in the right questions, understanding where that business owner is. It could be a current client, it could be a prospective client, but we're really just trying to make sure that we bring the best questions to get the answers out of you to really just find out what we could do. So, what's one or two areas that you'd say, Matt, going into 2021 that really are highlights that business owners should be thinking about, especially in that small to medium sized space?
Sure. Yeah, it's a little harder for the smaller businesses to focus on this, but in my opinion, one of the hot buttons for business owners needs to be business continuity, and that's being driven by the pandemic essentially, and that the importance of having written plans, disaster preparedness, business continuity. What do we do when X happens? And X could be a laundry list of potential instances and events that can disrupt the business. Having concrete plans on what you and your team does as a business owner or executive to move through that and come out the other side on a positive can make the difference between, frankly, surviving it and not surviving. So that to me is one of the most important things, and the pandemic has just emphasized that. If business owners haven't put the time and energy needed to get those in place, that's something that I think they really need to consider doing going forward.
Well, you've heard it from Matt. That's one of the reasons that we team up together, because we want to bring you the different angles. You're in your business wearing so many hats. Allow a good team member, right, being part of your banking team, your treasury management, your equipment finance, and your commercial insurance. So any last words, Matt, before we send it off into the LinkedIn world?
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me, John. I'm excited to continue to build on what we started here at Huntington in Chicago. We're really just scratched the surface in 2020, and there's so much good work that we can bring intelligence to the table with our deep bench and various specialists, like you mentioned. I'm just really excited about adding value to business owners and finding ways to help them. And we have so many good conversations every day that it's inevitable that we're going to be growing our presence, growing our offices, growing brand awareness, and building a better Chicago, quite frankly.
Yeah, growing the great relationships out there that we know that need the services that we have, and that teamwork together to really bring a good solution for you. So thanks so much for joining the Over the Hump Wednesdays with your business banker, John Andrade. Matt, appreciate your time, and looking forward to helping a lot of business owners in 2021 with you.
Likewise. Thanks, John.
Take care.